Think milk is your best source of calcium? Think again. What if I told you there are 7 powerful foods that pack way more calcium than a glass of milk, and they could be hiding in your kitchen right now, whether you're 60 or 90? Strong bones are not optional, they're your foundation for independence, energy, and a pain-free life. In this video, we'll reveal 7 calcium-loaded superfoods that will shock you, strengthen you, and help you fight bone loss, without relying on dairy. Get ready to transform your plate, and protect your bones for decades to come. Let's dive in. 1. Chia seeds, the tiny titan with more calcium than milk. You might not think much of chia seeds at first glance, but these tiny black and white seeds pack a punch when it comes to calcium. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain around 180 milligrams of calcium, which is more than the 125 milligrams found in 100 milliliters of milk. When consumed in slightly higher amounts, around 3 tablespoons, about 30 g, chia seeds can deliver over 250 milligrams of calcium, making them one of the richest plant-based calcium sources in the world. But it's not just calcium that makes chia seeds a superstar. They also contain magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which work synergistically to improve calcium absorption and strengthen your bones. For seniors, this is incredibly important because bone mineral density naturally decreases with age, especially in postmenopausal women. Incorporating chia seeds daily is a simple, effective way to fight back. Research from the Journal of Food Science and Technology highlights the high bioavailability of calcium in chia seeds, making them a functional food in the prevention of osteoporosis. Additionally, chia seeds are high in ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which has been linked to reduced inflammation in joints and bones. Inflammation is one of the hidden enemies of strong bones, silently eroding bone tissue over time. So, when you consume chia seeds regularly, you're not only giving your body more calcium, you're also fighting chronic inflammation, improving joint mobility, and enhancing mineral retention. That's a threefold benefit just from a spoonful of seeds. Plus, they're gluten-free, low in carbs, and contain soluble fiber that also supports digestive health, important for seniors managing multiple systems. Chia seeds are also incredibly easy to use. You can add them to your morning oatmeal, smoothies, soups, or even use them as a topping on yogurt or salad. When soaked in water or almond milk, chia seeds form a gel-like consistency that can act as a pudding or thickener, which is gentle on aging digestive systems. For seniors with chewing issues or dentures, this gel form makes them even more accessible. A daily serving of 2 to 3 tablespoons can dramatically boost calcium intake without the need for supplements or dairy. And unlike milk, chia seeds won't cause bloating, lactose intolerance issues, or increase saturated fat intake, making them ideal for older adults with sensitive stomachs or heart conditions. If you're concerned about bone fractures, spinal compression, or height loss due to aging bones, chia seeds should be a part of your bone-building arsenal. They're shelf-stable, affordable, and easy to integrate into your daily life. No complicated recipes needed. Just sprinkle, soak, or blend. The results? Stronger bones, better mobility, and a natural buffer against age-related bone loss. So next time someone says milk is the best source of calcium, hand them a spoonful of chia seeds and say, think again. 2. Collard greens, the leafy green calcium champion. Collard greens are a southern classic, but did you know they're also one of the richest sources of calcium on the planet? 1 cup of cooked collard greens provides about 266 milligrams of calcium, which is more than a cup of milk, which contains about 240 milligrams. And unlike dairy, the calcium in collard greens comes with bone-enhancing phytonutrients, vitamin K, and folate, making it far more beneficial for seniors. What makes collard greens truly exceptional is that their calcium is highly bioavailable. This means your body can absorb and use it effectively, an essential feature as calcium absorption declines with age. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the calcium in collard greens is absorbed at a rate of around 50 to 60%, compared to about 30% from milk. This makes collard greens a smarter, more efficient source of calcium for seniors. Additionally, collard greens are rich in vitamin K1, a nutrient often ignored in mainstream bone health advice. Vitamin K helps activate osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to your bones. Without enough vitamin K, calcium may not be directed properly and could even end up in arteries. For seniors, this is crucial, because arterial calcification is a risk factor for heart disease. With collard greens, you're getting calcium plus the nutrients that make sure it's used in the right places. That's a level of safety and effectiveness dairy products simply can't match. Sesame seeds are also highly versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. You can sprinkle them on salads, stir them into yogurt, add them to smoothies, or use tahini, sesame paste, as a spread or dressing. Seniors who struggle with chewing can benefit from ground sesame powder or tahini, which are easier to digest. A daily intake of 1 to 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds or tahini can significantly boost your calcium levels. And the bonus? They also improve joint lubrication, thanks to their healthy fats, making movement smoother and less painful, an everyday win for aging adults. If you're someone who deals with joint stiffness in the morning, cramping in the legs, or fragile bones that bruise easily, sesame seeds could be a natural solution. Their nutrient profile helps rebuild and reinforce bone matrix, increase calcium retention, and fight joint inflammation. Instead of relying solely on dairy or synthetic supplements, try embracing this ancient seed that has been treasured across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa for centuries. It's nature's way of telling us, big strength often comes in small packages. For almonds, crunchy powerhouses loaded with bone-building calcium, when it comes to snacking for stronger bones, few things are better than almonds. Just 1 ounce, about 23 almonds, provides 76 milligrams of calcium. But here's where it gets interesting: almonds are also packed with magnesium, potassium, and protein, which work together to strengthen bones, improve muscle function, and enhance calcium absorption. A quarter cup of almonds, about 30 g, offers around 95 to 100 milligrams of calcium, plus a solid dose of healthy fats and antioxidants. Almonds are especially beneficial for seniors because they not only improve bone strength but also support heart health, brain function, and blood sugar regulation, all critical systems in older adults. According to a 2020 study published in Nutrients, regular nut consumption, including almonds, is associated with greater bone mineral density and lower risk of fractures in postmenopausal women. This is due to their polyphenol content, anti-inflammatory properties, and ability to support calcium metabolism. One unique benefit of almonds is their arginine content, which boosts nitric oxide levels and improves blood flow to bone tissue. Better circulation means better nutrient delivery, which is essential as blood vessels tend to stiffen and narrow with age. Almonds also contain boron, a trace mineral that helps the body metabolize calcium and vitamin D more efficiently, both of which are vital for preventing osteoporosis. Almonds are incredibly easy to include in your diet. You can snack on them raw, roasted, or soaked overnight for easier digestion. Almond butter is a great alternative for seniors with dental issues, and almond flour can be used in baking to increase calcium content without relying on wheat. You can even add chopped almonds to your oatmeal or yogurt. For maximum bone support, aim for 1 to 2 ounces per day, which is about a small handful. Make sure to choose unsalted, raw, or lightly roasted almonds to avoid excess sodium, which can actually leach calcium from your bones. Not only are almonds a rich calcium source, but they also provide satiety, helping with weight control, important because obesity can strain joints, while being underweight increases fracture risk. Plus, almonds help stabilize blood sugar, making them ideal for seniors with type 2 diabetes or metabolic syndrome. If you want a crunchy, delicious way to protect your bones, boost your minerals, and fight aging, all in one bite, almonds should be a daily ritual. 5. Tofu, set with calcium sulfate, up to 683 mg per 100 grams. Tofu might not scream bone health at first glance, but it's one of the most underrated sources of calcium for seniors. Especially when it's set with calcium sulfate, tofu can deliver up to 683 mg of calcium per 100 grams, more than twice the calcium in an 8-ounce glass of milk. Tofu is also packed with plant-based protein, making it a fantastic meat alternative for seniors trying to reduce their red meat intake. It's low in calories, easy to chew, and gentle on the digestive system, all key considerations as we age. And the best part? It's versatile enough to fit into breakfast scrambles, stir-fries, salads, and even smoothies. Tofu also contains isoflavones, a type of plant estrogen that has been shown to increase bone density in postmenopausal women. In a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology Metabolism, women who consumed isoflavone-rich soy products had higher bone mineral density than those who did not. This makes tofu a secret weapon for women over 50 who are especially vulnerable to osteoporosis. And let's not forget iron, zinc, and magnesium, 3 minerals found in tofu that support bone regeneration and repair. Together, these compounds help reduce fracture risk, improve mobility, and keep your skeleton strong well into your senior years. For those worried about bland taste or texture, rest easy. Tofu is a sponge for flavor. It absorbs marinades, spices, and sauces beautifully. It can be grilled, baked, scrambled, or even blended into creamy soups. If chewing is an issue due to dental problems or dentures, silken tofu is soft, smooth, and easy to swallow, while still delivering a powerful dose of calcium and protein. It's one of the few foods that manages to be both bone-building and extremely senior-friendly. Want a quick recipe idea? Try a tofu stir-fry with bok choy, sesame oil, garlic, and ginger. You'll get a triple dose of calcium, plus the anti-inflammatory benefits of ginger and the antioxidant power of leafy greens. For seniors who need to strengthen bones without consuming too many calories or dealing with digestive discomfort, tofu is a game-changer, simple, affordable, and incredibly effective. 6 sardines, with bones, 382 mg per 100 grams. Sardines may not be the most glamorous food, but when it comes to bone-strengthening calcium, they're hard to beat. Especially when eaten with the bones, sardines pack a massive 382 mg of calcium per 100 grams, and these bones are soft enough to chew and digest easily. But sardines do more than just provide calcium. They're also an incredible source of vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't properly absorb the calcium you consume, no matter how much of it you eat. Seniors often struggle with vitamin D deficiency, especially those who spend little time in the sun, which makes sardines a true powerhouse for skeletal health. Beyond calcium and vitamin D, sardines contain phosphorus, another critical mineral for maintaining bone structure. They also provide omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce bone loss and inflammation in aging adults. A study in Osteoporosis International found that older women who consumed omega-3 rich fish had higher bone mineral density and were less likely to suffer hip fractures. And since sardines are rich in protein, they help support muscle mass, which is crucial for maintaining balance and preventing falls, a major concern among seniors. Sardines are also incredibly shelf-stable, making them a practical food to keep in your pantry. They come canned, often in olive oil or water, and can be added to salads, sandwiches, or whole-grain crackers for a quick and nutritious snack. For seniors who may not have the appetite or energy for complex meals, sardines offer a nutrient-dense, ready-to-eat option that supports both bone and heart health. And unlike many other fish, sardines are low in mercury, making them a safer choice for regular consumption. A great tip: mash sardines with avocado and lemon juice and spread on toast, a delicious and calcium-packed breakfast or snack. Or toss them into a whole-grain pasta with garlic and spinach for a senior-friendly dinner that delivers everything your bones need. Don't overlook these humble fish. They're affordable, easy to eat, and one of the best foods for building strong bones after 50. 7. Kale, 254 mg per 100 grams. Kale, the king of leafy greens, is not just a trendy superfood, it's also a calcium-rich powerhouse, especially for seniors. With 254 mg of calcium per 100 grams, kale outshines milk in terms of absorbable calcium. Here's the twist: unlike milk, kale contains very little oxalate, a compound that blocks calcium absorption. That means the calcium in kale is more bioavailable, or in simpler terms, your body can actually use it better. For seniors trying to keep their bones strong, this is a huge advantage. Just 1 cup of cooked kale provides roughly 177 milligrams of calcium, along with a healthy dose of vitamin K, which plays a vital role in bone metabolism and preventing fractures. Vitamin K is especially important as you age. A study published in the journal Bone showed that low levels of vitamin K are associated with increased risk of hip fractures in the elderly. Kale is also rich in antioxidants like beta-carotene and lutein, which protect against chronic inflammation, a hidden enemy that speeds up bone loss. On top of that, kale contains magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that work hand in hand with calcium to keep bones strong and nerves functioning properly. This makes it a complete package for aging adults who want to protect their skeletal system without turning to supplements or processed foods. Kale is easy to incorporate into your diet. You can sauté it with garlic and olive oil, add it to soups or stews, or blend it into smoothies for a calcium-rich, low-calorie boost. Unlike iceberg lettuce or other salad greens, kale holds its structure and texture even when cooked, making it an excellent base for stir-fries or casseroles. Seniors who find raw kale too fibrous can lightly steam or sauté it to soften the texture while preserving its nutrient content. It's especially helpful for those with chewing issues or reduced digestive strength, which often come with age. Here's a senior-friendly idea: make a bone-strengthening soup with kale, white beans, carrots, and bone broth. Delicious, warming, and nourishing for your joints and bones. Or bake kale chips in the oven with a sprinkle of sesame seeds for a crunchy calcium-loaded snack. Kale is one of the rare greens that offers so much in terms of flavor, flexibility, and natural bone protection, all without the lactose, cholesterol, or sugar you find in dairy. Seniors, it's time to go green for your bones.